Mtumba man has been beaten black and white by his abusive girlfriend. So Mtumba man and Wetangula, our speaker, National Assembly Speaker, stands to be my heroes up to date because these men have gathered courage and come out to say, I am a man, yes, I am the head of the family, yes, but I am in a toxic relationship. The woman that I married is beating me. The woman that I am dating is beating me. Congratulations to these men. And I hope that men can always learn how to speak out, how to communicate. A lot of men are going through the same, but they fear so much to be judged by the society because they have been socialized differently. You are the head of the family. You are a man. You should stand for yourself. You should not submit to a woman. So a lot of men are dying in relationship, toxic relationship. A lot of men are in prison because they fought back and killed a woman or children, and they are suffering in prison. You know, I'm not justifying that, but that is what is happening. The real thing. Last year, statistics were showing that a lot of men, a higher percentage of men have killed themselves compared to women. When the pressure is high, they don't want to talk, they fear judgment, they kill themselves and end at that. Are we together? Now, back to the Mtumba man. There's some point that I got when he was being interviewed by Obina. And there's a mistake that Mtumba man did. And I've been talking about it. One thing, never date or marry someone out of sympathy. A lot of men, a lot of women are in wrong relationships because they dated for sympathy. You met with someone and they started telling you how they are orphans, they don't have parents, how they have suffered in their relationship lives, and you want to be their savior. Before you know it, you are fallen in that trap. Because for them, they are not there for love. They are there because you are the only person they can depend on at the moment before they stand on their feet. And the same thing happened to this guy. He was saying that this lady was a lesbian and I wanted to save her. So I brought her to Nairobi to a friend to, to get someone to speak to. And that is how the lady came to Nairobi. And this guy is saying after that, I started falling in love and all that. The guy was sympathizing with the lady, and the lady was having Mtumba man as the only option. So the lady was so ready to be with this guy so that she could be able to get herself from the mess she was in. But the guy could not understand. He thought that the lady was in love. The lady was looking for someone to be with as she heals and get back to her feet. Another thing, Mtumba man was seeing all the red flags. He is saying that after we started dating, this lady we used to have a video calls, we used to text and chat, but after a moment, this lady could not receive my calls when she went out to clubs. She could not reply my text messages, and I started thinking that something was wrong. And he is saying he started getting jealous, but he did nothing about it. He says that every other time we had sex, I forgot everything she did to me and we picked afresh. Let me tell you, unsolved issues in marriages are the ones which are escalating to these big issues that we are seeing. Anytime your partner wrongs you, anytime that you have a fight and you buy gifts, maybe your girlfriend, your wife loves gifts, so you bring gifts, you send her money, and you cover up for that particular mistake. Your husband is so much addicted to sex, so anytime you wrong him, you know how to corner him through sex and all that. These things are going to erupt on you very soon. And that is exactly what Mtumba man was doing. This girl could come home, have good sex with him, and he could forget everything, and they would start afresh. Remember, we have unsolved issues. We have a backlog of unsolved issues. Another thing that this guy did, he is saying that this lady was taking a lot of alcohol, was taking a lot of drugs, and I was trying to change her. And the guy is saying, in fact, for the first time she changed, she could go a month without it. I have always told you, if you don't like the personality of a person you're dating, leave them and get the person that you are comfortable with, because there are two things which are going to happen. You are going to learn to live with it, or you're going to leave that relationship when it is very late. This guy was not comfortable with the drugs and the alcohol with the lady, but he was hoping that he would change her to be the version that he wanted. You will never change a lady, you will never change a man. Not unless they make a decision for them to change. Never be a rehabilitation center for anybody. I have told you, ladies, never be a rehabilitation center for a man, never be a rehabilitation center for a lady, because these people are not about to change because of you. They are going to change when they want. So meanwhile, leave them. Let them work on themselves, and if they have worked on themselves, then you can talk about it. But getting in a relationship hoping that this person is going to change for you, forget about it. It's not about work. Okay? So, what I want to say is, people should embrace the fact that we have toxic women. I have spoken about it, and I spoke about it yesterday when I was talking about Gloria, our nominated senator, and the accusation she was doing about sexual harassment and all that. I said we still have good men and toxic women, and we need to do that. We need to understand that. If the woman, if this girlfriend came out saying that Mtumba man is toxic, a lot of people could have come together, do a live, call her up there, try to contribute to save her life. But for Mtumba man, people are laughing and people are making joke out of it because he is a man. And this is why a lot of men cannot come out to speak, you know. So men, I urge you, if you can be able to speak, you can be able to share with friends, with family, at least you can be saving a lot of men every other day. We can be empowering a lot of men every other day. For Mtumba man, sorry, bro. Sorry. And I'm hoping that tomorrow you're not going to come and tell us, guys, we solved. I'm hoping that this lady is not going to come around with good sex and forget about what she did to you. Otherwise, next time when you're dating someone, never date for sympathy, never cover unsolved issues, and never think that you're going to change a lady. They are not going to change. Okay? Sorry. Pole sana.